Well, what's up, people? It's 10:32 out here. I got some bad news and just messed up news. But first, I want to say this. You know, when I uh, when I first met my wife, you hear people say love at first sight, marriage at first sight. Oh man, she was beautiful. She was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, she's still beautiful. It's just that now she's doing a lot of ugly and dirty things to me, which is uncalled for. Been married for 18 years. I met her July 26th. It was the first time I ever saw her. 2001. Second time I saw her was October 17th, 2001. And she brought life back into my life. She brought everything back into my life. Joy, everything. Oh man, you know, after 9/11, I just like went downhill. You know, I know us New Yorkers are very strong. That's one thing we are, is very strong. You know, but one thing we hate very much, us old time New Yorkers, this new generation is whacked. One thing we hate is when someone lies on us and try to set us up and they try to get away with it. I have always been honest and true in my marriage. Never cheated on my wife. Never abused her, never hurt her. I understand something though. There's two sides of a story, but it all goes by what side you want to believe. 9 times out of 10, some people, they don't take sides. Some people take sides always against the woman. I was a good husband to her. As far as I know, I don't drink, don't mess with drugs, never did, never will. When she used to mess with pills and marijuana, weed, I used to tell her, I said, it was either me or that stuff because I don't deal with it and I don't want it around me. So she stopped. She stopped. You got to excuse me because this is really hurting a lot, you know. But anyway, I think our first argument was when she hit a parked car, and I had to fix the damage on a Chevy Blazer, '93 Chevy Blazer. And that wasn't even an argument really, because I was fixing the Chevy Blazer when she hit a parked car, and she got the audacity to say, "Oh, I want to go shopping." I looked at her, I'm like, "Are you crazy? You see I'm doing this and you're not even helping me?" Wow, that was insane. That was insane. But what happened to our marriage, and this is the truth, what happened to our marriage is it started going downhill after she got sick out there in Minnesota. I think it was in limbo, you could call it. It was like in between, because I couldn't, like the doctor told me, this would be a bad time to leave her because she almost died twice. That's the scariest part of my life right there. That was another bad part of my life. First part was 9/11. That was scary, terrified. That was insane. A lot of good people passed away on 9/11. I don't even celebrate my birthday no more. You know, I hate the month of September. But when she got sick out in Minnesota, a lot of things have changed. Then she started changing, you know. Try to work it out. We always talked. And then I say, well, let's talk. And then she doesn't want to talk. And then, well, what's going on? What's going on? You know? Yeah, I'll admit, you know, somebody pissed me off. I rant and rage around the house because I couldn't do nothing to them. What I really want to do to the person that pissed me off is break some legs, but I couldn't do nothing. But other than that, I took good care of my wife. But when she started listening to people instead of herself, and always get advice from people that's marriages has been down 3-4 times, that's when you know your marriage is about to go to hell. You know, there's this I call him Barney. He was cool because I'm bad with names. So I give a lot of people characters names that I could remember from cartoons, you know, from the Bugs Bunny show and stuff, you know. Oh, excuse me. And his first marriage went bad. I'll never forget that because one day he was at work and I was out there and his wife moved everything out while he was at work. And I'm like, dude, I thought y'all was moving, you know? I thought y'all was moving, you know? And then I guess he started talking to his other wife, Sue, online. She's from Chicago and know damn well that, you know, a real woman from Chicago and New York ain't gonna be that dirty because that means that they're making all of them women look bad, deceiving, cheating, liars, and everything else. And that's not happening. You know, that's not happening. Because one thing I could say about New York women, well, it really depends on which one you screw over. You screw over a Puerto Rican woman, you're gonna get beat down. Okay, you're gonna get cut. You know, you're gonna get cut. Same way with women, some of the women in Chicago. You can't play those games, man. But other states, they have no morals, no respect for their boyfriends, or their boyfriends don't got no respect or morals for their girlfriends, or wives don't have none, or the husbands don't have none. But that's just it. In our marriage, I always have respect. I always respected my wife, admired her, honored her. I mean, I put my wife up on this huge pedestal. I was very, very proud of her. Very proud of my wife. Very proud of my wife. And then all of a sudden, she started talking to these people. You know, you can't stop someone from flirting. You can't stop someone from cheating. That you cannot do, you know. You cannot stop someone from sleeping around or anything like that, whether it's a woman or a man. You can't stop that, you know. But you can ask, why? That you can ask. Why would you hurt me like that when I've done nothing wrong to hurt you? That you can ask. It won't be answered. It won't be answered at all. You know, I remember when I put her on my email account, my AOL account, made up her name and everything, Mrs. Keith Black Cat at AOL.com. Malillo2005 at gmail.com. Did it all. Then all of a sudden, she has all of these different other emails with different pictures on them. And this is what I don't understand, how a woman can degrade themselves, literally degrade themselves by allowing themselves be filmed and put on the internet. Once it's on there, it's all over there, no matter where you go. Somebody asked me, matter of fact, they emailed me and I emailed them back. I cannot find it. Someone sent that to me. So I don't even know who sent that to me when she was on YouTube. So I can't find that. I don't know how to find that. I'm not that knowledge in all of that stuff. You see, I have a hard time with my new phone. You know, I still got my old flip phone, you know, that I switched back to, you know. I'm not into all of that electronic stuff. I don't know nothing about that stuff, you know. And I told that individual, I says, I don't know how to find it, but it was sent, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it, you know. But I'm gonna let y'all gentlemen know out there, man. When a woman has so many different emails addresses, and when she says it's a friend, that ain't no friend. She's cheating. When she get text messages late in the morning, like 12 at night, 1 in the morning, all of that, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. When she say don't touch her phone, that's cheating because she hiding something. She hiding something. See, there's a difference between a woman and a lady. Those are two different categories, two different subjects, two different things. A real lady is not going to do that if she's truly in love with her man. They're going to show respect and all of that. A real lady will not hide stuff from her man. A woman will. So there's a big difference. You got a woman and you got a lady. You got a woman that's a cheating dog, a liar, distrustworthy, and everything. But a lady won't do none of that. Excuse me. Won't do none of that. And I think there's about a handful of true ladies in the state of Minnesota out there. If that, I think there's about a handful of real ladies out there, you know. A real lady is not going to listen to what everybody got to say about their marriage or their boyfriend. They work things out. A woman will not. A woman will listen to what anybody got to say, especially a person that's divorced 3-4 times. Then there's something wrong with that person right there. There was something wrong with that individual right there. You see, that's number one. Number two, they would never tell you the truth. A woman would never tell you the truth. You know, blaming everything always on the man, but don't look at her faults or anything. Everybody got faults. So do I. I smoke too much. I drink black coffee too much. You know. But what hurt me more than anything is when she continuously lied to me. Continuously lied to me. And I never forget when she told me out on the porch in April was that my eyes were shut. And I told her, no, they're not shut. I just wish that you would be a lady. And we was out there smoking. And I said, you know, it's bad that what you're about to do to me is the dirtiest thing anybody's ever done to me. And it's so dirty that you're not even a lady no more. You're a straight evil woman, you know? And nobody nobody see the pattern on how she set me up, but it's there. The pattern is there. But why? And you throw in my face, it's not me, it's you. Okay, so again, let's go to marriage counseling. This marriage, if you're saying this marriage is that bad when I have done nothing wrong, except you throw in my face that you want to go out drinking, I say, okay, let's go. But you don't drink. I know I don't drink. You knew this when you married me. I don't drink and I don't mess with drugs. So that's my big fault because I don't drink. But you've been going over Sue's, listening to her because her marriage was totally evil. How she destroyed not only just Barney, but her ex, you know. But you're listening to somebody whose marriages was always bad. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And then you blame me for everything. You blame me because you have HIV. You blame me because you attacked me. You blame me for everything. But yet, these idiots out there, they just go for it. I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. You know, I've never lied to you, never been dishonest to my wife, never hurt my wife. She has hurt me several times. And when she starts to crying and put the sad face on and all of that stuff and look depressed, I never called the police on her. But on January 2020, when she intentionally tried to give me AIDS and try to kill me, enough's enough. Somebody asked me, am I afraid of her? Yes, I am afraid of her. I'm very terrified of her because of the fact that, number one, I already see how whatever she says, the police, law enforcement believes her. So yes, I'm very terrified of her. I'm very terrified of her. I'm terrified of her because she intentionally tried to kill me. She intentionally tried to give me AIDS. Yes, I'm very terrified of her. I never in my wildest dreams thought that this would be how my marriage would end. I took good care of my wife, and she knows that. She knows that. And everybody else that we met knew it. Everybody else that we met knew it. When she was working at, when she was working at Bloomingdale's, everybody knew how I was with my wife. Everybody. When she was working at Toys R Us and Babies R Us, when she started working at AutoZone, because now she's been there going on 2 years, maybe going on, let me see. Toys R Us and Babies R Us closed down in 2018. They're going on 2 years, maybe going on 2 years. Because she started June or July, somewhere around there. So about going on 2 years. No, it was wintertime. So she put application in, I think it was either October or November, when she put application. When I had her get her resume, I called up Johan. I said, I'm going to have you look at my wife's resume, right? She's good at what she do. And so got her resume together and faxed it out to Johan. She was called for an interview and everything. So yeah, she never thought about working for AutoZone. Never. Never thought about working for AutoZone. You know. But everybody that knows us, half of the people, they couldn't believe what she said to them. You know. I'm still shocked because I never abused nobody in my life. I'm still shocked about it. Like when we was in court on a restraining order hearing, she gives me this look. And then she got this cracked smile on her face. Yeah, I got your ass now. That's the look she gave me. That's the look she gave me. That's the look she gave me. That was the first time I ever saw her wear a mask, too, during that whole coronavirus thing. You know, but it hurts. It hurts because I've done nothing wrong in this marriage. She has committed adultery. She got her picture all over the website, Skyping some guy, negligee on. That happened on May 7th. So let's get one thing clear here, stupid law enforcement. When you contact a person like that, when there's proof that she was on Skyping some guy, you think he's going to turn around and say, oh, no, we was just talking. Oh, no, she didn't do this. She didn't do that. Then y'all idiots don't need to be having badges on. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. And all that time, I'm thinking she's sending money to Alex, and she ain't sending a dime to Alex. She's sending money to some other guy. But all of this, how she did this, you know, all of this, how she did it, everything points to Sue and the guy she was on the phone with. See, there should be laws about adultery. There should be laws. There should be laws about that. And they should stay, and the women or the husband should be filed charges on them. Either or. Whoever commits adultery when you're married, those charges should be filed on them. On them. Because it hurts when you're so good to your wife, or your wife is so good to the man, where you have to go down the road of cheating. That sucks. That sucks on both parts. That's evil. That's straight evilness. And any person that commits adultery, their credibility should be shot. No ifs and no buts. Their credibility should be shot. You know, their credibility should be shot. Like I was reading in a restraining order where she says she asked me for a divorce. She never asked me for a divorce. I got written document proof when I started filing for my divorce. The day I told her I wanted a divorce is when she was in South Korea. She was out there. So I can't deal with it no more. I can't deal with your lies no more. There's no reason for you to lie to me. There's no reason for you to lie to me. Just be honest, you know? Just be honest. That's all you got to do is be honest, you know? I never hit you in 18 years, never put my hands on you wrong, and I'm not going to start now. So there's no need for you to lie and constantly lie and cheat and hide things, you know? So I got documentation when I first asked for a divorce. But she doesn't. It's because she said that. No, she never asked me for no damn divorce. I asked her for a divorce. And every time we talked about the divorce, she gets into this mood of trying to hurt herself. She always done that. But it's been worse. In the past couple of years, it's got worse and worse and worse. The past 3 years, she's just been assaulting me, abusing me, throwing things at me, and everything. In the past 3 years, it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse since she got out of the hospital. That's when, after she was out of the hospital and then we moved, that's when it got worse. Then it got even worse when we got to Febo. You know, I knew she was sleeping around, but you can't, see, us men got to understand, we cannot stop our women from cheating and sleeping around. All we can do is hope to God, if there is a God, that that's not what's going on. You see, that's the only thing we can hope for. We cannot stop them if they want to leave. We cannot stop them from doing nothing. If they have any respect any respect for themselves and honor, and if they have any morals, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. But you see, it's different because my ex did not have no respect for herself. She had no morals. She always listened to somebody else. So that means that somebody could say to her again, hey, I want you to take this car over here with the drugs, but don't look in the car. She'll do it. She'll do it. She'll do it because she does not have her own mind whatsoever. She's not that intelligent to see how she destroyed us both. Because all this was about, is like she told me, was the car and money. That's all this was about, was the car and money. I walked in on her on May 7th from washing the car. I got assaulted. She was trying to throw me down the stairs again, what she did last time in January. She threw me down the steps, pushed me down the stairs, almost killed myself. Okay. And as she's beating the hell out of me again, those punk ass deputies, when she's on the phone with them, and I'm yelling at her, I'm tired of you hitting me. Keep your hands off of me. I'm tired of you hitting me and trying to kill me. That's in the background of the call, if they was recording those, whether it's on somebody's cell phone or what, or a 911 call for the sheriff's department. But I forgot she had the straight cell number to the deputy, Keith and them. You know, so that shouldn't be like that at all. It should be where those calls are being recorded and their text messages are being recorded and kept. That's what it should be. Because they'll show how they set me up. They'll show it. But nothing happens to her again. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off because she's just a good fucking liar. And I asked her plenty of times, you know, why do you have so much hate for me? I'm not the one that did this to you. I'm not the one that gave you AIDS. I'm not the one that beat the hell out of you. I'm not that one. Why do you hate me so much when I was there for you 1,000%? I was there for you. And you know that. I was there for you. See, the one that helps her is the one that's going to fuck her over. And I hope it happens. You know, if there's any such thing as karma, or if there's any such thing as a God, she'd get hers back the right way. She'll get hers back. Because what she did to me is cold. Cold and behind hate. Hate. Nothing but hate. I have never in my life that I can remember in my lifetime that somebody hated me so much. Except for my wife that I was married to for 18 years, 5 months. It's going on 61 days, 62 days since I've seen her last. May 7th was the day, that night, that deputy strong-arm robbed me with her outside, laughing and joking. Last day I saw our Chevy Sonic, 2017. Last day I saw bank cards and all of that because he took all of my money, $200 cash that I took out of the bank on the 7th to get the Nissan, pay for the Nissan that was being fixed that Friday. Last time I saw everything. That was the last time I saw everything. Not being arrested for domestic violence. Got home. Got cut loose at 12:22 a.m. in the morning. Called Terry up. Told Terry what's going on. Called Billy to come pick me up. Get to the house, everything's gone. All her clothes, everything's gone. So she had this all planned. She had this all planned. It worked out fine with Sue. She had it all planned and figured out. She had it all planned. And it's cold. It's cold. Get strong-arm robbed by a deputy with a badge. You bust your woman, your wife, Skyping some guy while she's butt naked playing with a dildo. It's bad. It's bad. Rip off everything out of the accounts. And the funny thing is, it says on the title, both got to sign the title to transfer titles. Went down to DMV, took my name off a title that we financing, a car we're financing. Got a new title when there was nothing wrong with the title. Put her name only on the title and registered the car with new license plates. Can't hide the VIN number. And too bad I can't report that damn thing stolen. You know, too bad. So she ripped me off, my own wife. But I'm going to tell fellas, man, I'm going to say it. Do not have no joint accounts. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't buy them shit. That's another thing you could do. Don't buy them a damn thing. You want to buy them something? Buy something real cheap. $2 gift or something like that. You know? She's been committing adultery all this time. Planning out her setup on me. And she's been doing it since January 2020. Setting me up for the kill. You got to ask yourself, people, if I ever abused my wife like she claimed I did, why she never went to the police? I went straight to, I don't believe in doing that, but she tried to kill me. She tried to intentionally infect me with AIDS. I still got my bloody T-shirt where it went into my shirt and everything. They threw that out, but I still got where it went through the T-shirt too. I still have that. I'll never forget what that cop said. If y'all was in Apple Valley, her ass be in jail right now. And that cop was right. They don't take they don't respect no man's rights in Faribault, the sheriff's department. Don't respect no man's right. A man is always wrong. And even though those are punk ass deputies that's on there too, they're men too, you know. It's wrong. She never let us say, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. No. She had to do this the ugliest way that a marriage can be broken up, the ugliest way. Committing adultery, lying on a legal document, and everything. It's cold. It's cold how people could just get away with stuff like that. It's really cold. Like I said, if there's any God, man, God don't like ugliness. And she's ugly. She is a really terrible person. Really terrible person. But when she wanted something or wanted me to do something, oh, Poppy, would you do this for me, please? Poppy, please. Can I get this? Gone. You know. And controlling, I never controlled nothing. All I did was pay the damn bills, make sure they were paid on time and everything else. She's a crook. She's a liar. She's a thief. Dishonest. She have committed adultery, perjury. Terry told me that he told her, no, y'all need to really work this out. Don't, sit down and work this out. And she told Terry, hell no. Because she got busted. She got busted, but I'm in the wrong. It is so unfair how these stupid ass courts go by what these women say when the man hasn't done nothing wrong but loved his wife, protect his wife, honored his wife, admired his wife. It's cold. It's really cold. It's really cold. It's really cold. And she got away with everything. And the bad part about it, there's not a damn thing I could do about it because the courts don't give a damn. They're going to just let her get away with everything. That's the bad part about it. That's the bad part about it. They're going to let her get away with everything. Everything. That's the bad part about it all.